Well, I think the new crop is the Kill Tony kids.
Yeah.
I think
and he's
here's the thing, and I'm speaking a little out of school because it's not my beef to have, but there are comics that are road comics. So you got New York comics, you got LA comics, then you got comics that live in the center of the country that do the road, live in maybe Atlanta, Nashville, and they're road dogs. Like they do the one-nighters at the Funny Bones, and they do the triple runs or whatever. And then you've got the Kill Tony comics who are wildly, I mean, and by the way, there's two crops of Kill Tony comics, in my opinion. There's the monsters who are legit fucking incredible comedians. And I mean that, like David Lucas, Ari Manti, I think I'm saying this. Yeah. Ari Manti, Cam Patterson.
Cam and Ari were. Ari's like the Russian.
Yeah, Ari's
him
really
and Cam
talented.
at the mothership.
I'm not naming everyone, and I apologize. I just
but
stopped at those three because I know they're doing a tour called The Killers of Kill Tony, and I looked at the lineup and I was like, okay, that's legit.
Yeah.
And then you got like some lower tier, like younger guys that have been doing Kill Tony for a year, or doing stand up for a year, and they do Kill Tony and they pop a little bit, but there's a division between these road guys who don't do Kill Tony because they're a little bit past, in their opinion, Kill Tony.
Right.
Like you can hear it. Like I'll work with some of them and you can hear the bitterness.
Because these kids who've been doing it for a year pop and they're getting the spots, they're getting the selling tickets.
Now Cam Patterson is Cam and Ari both. I mean, I know David Lucas very well. David Lucas is fucking hysterical. But Cam and Ari, I mean, it was going to happen for them whether it was Kill Tony or not.
Right.
Really, and I think Cam might be a real special one because I don't think he's been doing stand up all that long.
Cam is really
Bro,
funny.
his set at the mothership, I was in tears, man. He's
so
legit.
funny.
Yeah.
Did you see the joke he had about being at the Emmett Till memorial? There was an Emmett Till exhibit. He was like, I was sitting at this Emmett Till exhibit and I saw this fat white chick. So I figured I'd holler at her, right? Emmett would appreciate it. I fucked it up, Cam. I'm sorry. But I'll tell you what I love about Cam is his dad. He's really close with his dad. And his dad comes with him. When we took him on the road, his dad came out on the road with us.
Yeah.
And so you're like, he's a solid
But
kid.
so like, and those guys are, blowing up, but are they, some of you guys are putting up 8-9 figures. Like, is there enough room for more of those? Or do you think almost like a couple of you guys got to like fully retire before they spend that much money on tickets and watch all the specials and download the podcast, I
don't know. I mean, I'll tell you, Schultz and Shane are probably. I know I'm misspeaking, and Stavi is in that group. Chris DiStefano's in that group. I'm only because I've had a drink and I can't remember everyone's name. I don't want to disrespect anyone.
Soder, I think.
And not Soder's in that group. Yeah. Jay's in that group. They're really, but Jay's more my age. But those guys, they just started, in my opinion.
Yeah.
They just started.
Yeah, like at their age right now is probably when you were doing like Travel Channel or some shit.
Oh,
like,
bro, at their
you're breaking
age,
your back doing Bert the Conqueror or whatever.
I don't even think I got in Travel Channel. I think I was Shane, 32?
I think he's my age, so he's probably 36.
Yeah,
36?
32.
36? I just had, at 36, I was headlining for $1,300 a week.
Yeah, right.
36.
It's like they're so ahead of the game.
37? Yeah, 37. He's so ahead of the game, man. And by the way, let's be real. He hasn't even started doing movies yet.
Yeah.
Shane is a
great
very
actor.
Talented comedian.
Yeah.
Dare I say, he is an even better actor.
Yeah.
I mean,
he is scary.
I said it in an interview. I think he read it and texted me and thanked me. I don't know why he thanked me, but I just said, cool, whatever. I think he's going to be the best comedic actor of our generation. I absolutely think there's no one that can hold a candle to him. He is so naturally talented.
I don't think that's like a bold, even statement. I think that's like, yeah.
I mean, I think, and I love his stand-up. I'll tell you what's crazy. This is I had never seen his stand-up. All the times I'd worked with him, I was always backstage. Mm-hmm. So we did Red Rocks, we did the Super Bowl, when we did Fully Loaded, when we did, whenever we did, I took him on the road with me, I never got to watch his act because I was always backstage. So I never saw the act outs, the Shaneisms,
Yeah.
Right. Behind the back. I never saw. So I saw Beautiful Dogs, and I knew the material. I was really I'll check it out. Give a shout out to my boys on Netflix. Hey guys, check out my buddies. Woo, streaming #1 on Netflix. I was like, wow, that's nice, Shane. Good job. I was like, oh wait, there's a lot of big shit on Netflix this week. Jesus Christ, Shane. And then I watched it, and I'd never seen it. And I was on my treadmill crying, laughing, going, I've never seen this.
Yeah.
This is why he's Georgia's favorite comedian.
Right.
Georgia and Isla love Shane.
Yeah.
I mean, that Shane was the first one to get Georgia to laugh at like inappropriate jokes.
Right, I remember you
she
saying
was
that.
woke. And she's not woke anymore. He broke her. But like, yeah, I think that generation just started. I'm gonna be real. I don't know if and I apologize if I'm saying this, Andrew. I don't know if Andrew Schultz has ever done a funny bone.
Right, like he just kind of skipped it almost, right? Like,
I if you told me, I would bet whatever my salary is in Vegas that he hasn't done the Omaha Funny Bone,
the Chuckle Huts or whatever, yeah.
which is like one of the greatest clubs in the country,
Yeah.
and where all of us spent all of our time. I mean, honestly, the Omaha Funny Bone is this wild like sparkstone of everything. The fucking greatest Funny Bones, the Dayton Funny Bone, great fucking club. I don't think Shane or Andrew has ever had to do morning radio. Like where they get up and they're like
6 a.m.
Give
come
us
to my
5
club
jokes
tonight.
about yourself.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh.
and they dodged a lot of shit that we didn't do, but and I think that's I look back and I go, yeah, I would have loved to have dodged that shit.
Why I think,
Which is also how they should be looking at you when when we started the interview, talking about like doing new stuff. You're like, yeah, I'm fucking your asses, dude. You guys don't have to do this fucking
But
shit
when people
anymore.
get mad about that, or like I had to do it, so they do too.
no.
It's like, no, bro.
No,
like,
no.
It's always how it goes. You made it easier for the next people. And if you,
Dude, you dodged. They are dodging. Do you know how many of those funny bones ruin marriages? Then Andrew Schultz is going to have a happy life because he just does arenas now. I mean, it's a beautiful gift to not have to do those funny bones.
Yeah.
Now, for me, it taught me how to do stand-up. I think I'm a
Right.
better comic because of those funny bones, because there was no phones. You could say wild shit. You could do whatever the fuck you wanted. And I learned how to write. Like I never. It's the reason I did 2 hours the other night. I have not done stand-up for 9 months. I was like, yeah, fuck it. Let's just get up there and write. And whoever I was with was like, do you always write in theaters this big? And I was like, yeah. I write in arenas. Like
It's fucking
but it's
gangster,
because I've been
though,
doing
dude.
it so long.
Yeah.
So fucking long. I mean,
it's easy for you.
yeah, so when Shane started doing stand-up, I mean, I was already like 12 years in.
How did it's like someone like Shane? Did you know, or like when his controversy happened, did you like? Is that when you connect?
No. I knew
Or
Shane
like
before.
So you just from the industry, just like
So I always say, like, you can tell someone's funny. You can tell someone's funny when they're just funny, and they're like, Shane wasn't even that great on stage yet, I don't think, but he was in the green
just a
room.
funny person.
He is just funny.
Yeah.
He's just
Yeah.
funny, and he was in the green room. We were in Philly. We were doing a Call in Sick to Work show, and he's just like, hey, so I heard we're drinking today. It was like 10 in the morning. And I go, yeah, let's do fireball shots. He was like, oh, okay. So he's telling me a story, and he mentions his girlfriend. Her name's like Big Tuna. And I said, what? And he goes, this is her nickname. And I went, no, I know that. And then he looks at me like in a only a Shane way, and he's like, she's a big girl. And I go, Shane, her nickname's Big Tuna. And I go, I fucking love this kid. I fucking love this kid. Like he's a fuck. Shane will say the exact same thing about me. I promise you, he is the best hang.
Yeah.
Well, that's
top five best hangs.
How many people do you think are out there who are a great hang and are really funny, who just either don't have the desire or the ability to like harness it and make a stand-up career out of it, but are like naturally probably the funniest fucking people out there?
Oh, I know 10 guys that
Who are probably funnier than any comic,
funnier
right?
than any comic.
Like you guys are just the nerds who took the time to write it down and craft a artsy stand-up. They're just fucking funny.
My
You get a bunch
buddies-
of funny black guys in a room, they're gonna trounce all you guys. You know what I mean? Like
Tom and I used to say, the average black guy is funnier
Funnier
than
than all
any
you.
white comic.
Yep.
The average black dude
Just
is
hanging out.
always funnier.